And coach is wanting him to walk it off. He looks like he wants to come out of the game. Yeah, they're gonna keep him in the game, but young fella is showing some toughness here.
Let's take a seat. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Harris.
Looks like he was going for a loose ball, and he just fell out of the picture. Kind of eased himself off the court once he turned his ankle.
So we'll see what the Zags do without him on the floor now. Smith swatted away. Olynyk and Sacre got a piece of that one. Here comes Gray, the open floor. Quick hands. He's going to stay at this end. Michael Santos with a nice defensive play. Take you back to that play and see if we can
look right there. Oh, he got kicked. Got kicked on the outside of his ankle.
Gray, the pull-up, and good. 15-footer by Stephen Gray, who's got 9 in the game.
Well, Gonzaga has many weapons on the offensive end. They're not going to panic in this situation. Far too much time left in this ball game.
Well, Gray, when you talk about players at the next level, and Harris is the first guy that really comes to mind, but Stephen Gray, someone the NBA scouts love.
At 6'5", great frame. He's stronger than he looks. Is a lot more athletic than he appears.
Tresolini, yeah, they got out late, and he buried another one. 9 in the game. He's 3 of 4 beyond the arc. Gray, Tresolini swatted it away. Dowdle hauls in the rebound.
Terry, Santa Clara has been so impressive on the defensive glass, really limiting the Zags to one shot most of the time here this evening.
Tresolini again beyond the arc. The largest lead of the game for the Broncos. Olynyk down the lane and one. The freshman taking it strong to the hoop.
Wow.
Pretty good action the last couple of minutes.
Oh, my goodness. Mark Tresolini acting like a European big, stepping away from the bucket. But Kelly Olynyk, 6'11" in his own right, takes it to the hole. Showing you a little bit of the recipe that's gotten them their last victory and how well they're playing here tonight.
Yeah, the hustle stats Santa Clara's been very good at and very good tonight. Payne quickly with the miss.
Oh, they really have Gonzaga on their heels defensively.
Now you got Elias Harris back on the floor. He was injured a moment ago. He's back, taken away by Payne. One-on-one with Bolden and the foul. Bolden was trying to foul him before he got to the bucket, and then they call it on the shot.
Troy Payne showing you not only a little speed there, but some Dorsey high strength. Taking the bump over the head with the spin off glass. That's been done on the playground before.
A few times.
That's instinct right there to put some spin on that ball off glass for the N1 opportunity.
Looked like Bolden was going for the steal and saying, hey, you call a foul here, that's fine. He's on the floor, didn't get the bucket, but then he went back for more.
Yes. Troy Payne is really seizing the opportunity here this evening. And he and Matt Bolden will be seeing Troy Payne in his tonight.
Payne with 8 in the game, and again, the largest lead of the game for Santa Clara.
Gonzaga in sort of a dilemma. They took Robert Sacre out of the ball game. He could not keep up with Mark Tresolini on the perimeter. So Kelly Olynyk and Elias Harris in the interior for Gonzaga.
Big bucket from Bolden. He did all of that by himself. He's got 14 in the game.
He scores so efficiently. Doesn't need many opportunities.
Taken away. Here comes Bolden. Leading the way. Gray up and under and gets the roll over Tressolini.
Ooh, degree of difficulty, 9.9. Stephen Gray trying to bring his Gonzaga ball club back.
No timeout from Kerry Keating. And you know Gonzaga's going to make a run. And as a head coach, you tell your squad that. Look, just weather the run. Know it's coming. Payne, floater, no. Harrison. Nee Harrison with the tip in. He's in double figures with 11.
And Nee Harrison really came in and gave them a shot of life off the bench in the first half. Looks like he's picking up where he left off.
Olynyk one-on-one with Tressolini gets the better end of it with the jumper.
Terry, we've seen Olynyk put it on the floor, get to the hole, get fouled. Now we see him in the post, bumps Tressolini just enough to get his shot off. He can pass, he can handle the basketball at 6'11". Bright upside for that young man.
Yeah, you forget he's 6'11" because he'll bring it out and play on the perimeter. Howells looking for help. Now they set up the offense with Smith and 5 on the shot clock. Robert pulls up over Gray. Was that the play that was called? It worked.
Of course not. But if you ask Robert Smith, oh, I meant to do that.
There's the trapping defense. Olynyk right down Broadway.
Oh, as a 6'11" player, you want to see him punch it home, but pretty smooth using the rim to shield himself from the defender and goes off glass.
He's got 6 in the game. But the Zags have not been able to stop Santa Clara at this end here in the second half. Especially this man.
This is where they'll get tested. Defensively, you know, Terry, that's how you get back in ball games.
The offensive foul on Mark Tressolini setting the screen. It was a hard one. That's his first.
It was interesting. The official that was right next to the play didn't make the calls. The official on the other side of the court, Tressolini, laying the wood.
I mean, again, on the playground, maybe not, but yeah, here, it's a foul.
Oh, that's a foul. He's laying the wood.
Actually, when's the last time you saw a screen set on the playground?
Not since you played.
I think you're right. 14 fouls on Santa Clara, only 1 on Gonzaga. Sacre, the turnaround, short, gets it back.
That's the only way Sacre's going to be able to stay in this game if he looks for his shot offensively.
Harrison, the block, starts the break for Santa Clara. Dowdle can't handle the pass. 11:55 left. The upset's still brewing. Santa Clara with an 11-point lead. ESPNU Campus Connection, a little extra credit. Stephen Hobbs, a student here, when we come back. Best of the West, and I'm not sure they're on top. I'm just saying, in your best of the West, Santa Clara gets a mention on this evening, at least. They've been terrific.
They have been, and they've matched Gonzaga on the glass. They've done a good job of being aggressive in the half-court set, running their plays, and they made it very difficult on Gonzaga because Gonzaga likes a free-flowing offense. They haven't been able to do that this evening.
Yeah, Santa Clara is out rebounding Gonzaga, 19-18. A foul underneath as Bolden again went backdoor.
Repeat of a play we saw at the end of the first half. Gonzaga lifts their players above the free throw line, and if you're going to deny, cut backdoor hard. Troy Payne trying to deny, but you can't deny and keep the player from going backdoor. You got to give up something.
Yeah, there wasn't much daylight there. That's a heck of a pass. Second foul on Troy Payne. And Bolden misses the free throw. Bolden's an 84%er.
It's interesting. Free throws become contagious, whether they're being made or missed on a team. And a lot of times you see guys that shoot the ball very well, but struggle from the free throw line. It's a situation of concentration.
I was selfish enough that I didn't pay attention to anybody else. It didn't get contagious.
Oh, it's shooting the free throw?
Yeah, you got to be selfish. That's points next to your name.
You're right.
Howells, the deep 3, and misses. Well, the next day you pick up the paper and you read 7 points next